Hey, we're back. What's up? Want to make a charcuterie board? I'll show you my favorite way. So I'm filming another video in a little bit with two of my friends, Lindsay and Nicole. We're gonna be doing like a little Father's Day hangout mukbang. It's gonna be super rad. I always think that a charcuterie board is the perfect way to bring a lot of people together. So I'm gonna get some stuff I forgot, of course. So my goal today is to kind of just show you like how easy and fun charcuterie boards can be. I love this stuff. I think that a little charcuterie board, easy way to impress some people. So I think that there are about 6 things that you need for a charcuterie board. Obviously, our first one, cheese. Secondly, you're gonna need some fun meat, which sounds more interesting than it is. Thirdly, you're going to need some sort of carb, crackers, bread, a mix of both. I love something acidic or something really like briny, so I always do pickles. These are cornichons or olives or something. Then I really do love to add, I don't know if you guys can see this, fresh fruits and vegetables. I guess if we're being like more specific, this would be more of a grazing table as opposed to a charcuterie table or charcuterie board, because I think charcuterie is just meat and cheese. So it's a grazing table. And then last but not least is some sweet elements too. I'm gonna take you guys along on making this. I'm gonna show you some little tips and tricks. I think it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna move some of this away. I also like to work in parts when I'm doing this. So like my bread won't be happening right now, but I will start working on the cheese so I can move the other stuff out of the way. Also, this is like some really nice honey I got, but it obviously dropped on the floor and so the lid is broken. So I'm gonna have to figure that out, which is annoying. I got hummus. I don't know if that'll be a part of it. It might, who knows? Oh, also, I like to work with just a couple little things. I have a little glass here so that we can try to make salami roses. I know it sounds weird, but I saw it like circulating around the internet and I thought it might be fun. I have just a paring knife, a serrated knife, and a couple butter knives to move the cheese around with. My hands are clean and I've got a couple little ramekins to put like more liquidous items in. Let's keep these in place where we want them to be. I think these will be my little like runner. I think we're onto something. Let's start with the cheeses. Now, when we talk about cheese, there are a couple of things I want you guys to note. There are a few different there are a million different kinds of cheese, but there's usually soft cheeses, semi-hard cheeses, and hard cheeses. Like brie is a soft cheese, whereas Parmesan is a really hard cheese. And I like to have a couple different textures of those on my board just because you can sort of crumble them up and make them look different and cool and pretty. And just having, you know what they say is different textured cheeses are the spice of life. So that's what we're gonna work with. I got this cool slicing brie, which I'm certain is just a marketing tactic, but here it is working. I'm not very good at like portioning things out properly because I always get so excited. I want everybody to like have so many of every option. So I'm gonna try to be cognizant of that. So I'm gonna slice this just in half. We're gonna put this over here for right now. We'll see if that's something we like. Then we have some Gouda, which I heard is actually pronounced Gouda. I think that's like the proper Swiss way to say it. Where is Gouda cheese from? Now this is a semi-soft cheese. What I'm gonna do is do a couple slices to like start the thing off. And so much of like grazing tables and charcuterie tables are just like the aesthetics of it. So like this is like a little trail of cheese leading up to the original piece of cheese. Cute. So that's our little corner. Now with something like this, like a semi-soft cheese, you can just like break little chunks off. And to me, that just looks a little more fun and interesting than just cubing it up. I don't know if that's like, you know, necessary. If you would like to cube it up, I'm giving you permission to do so. And also like when it's something like this, like I do kind of want all of my stuff to be facing the same way, falling the same way. That's the way I'll like present it. Let's move on. This is one of our harder cheeses. So we have the Merlot Bellavianto. Vitano, look at that. So with this guy, it has this really, really pretty rind and I would love for that to like be a part of what we're seeing. Oh no, this is kind of too big. Okay, let's see. Let's cut that like this. So we still have like a nice pretty wedge of it. I'm going to let it be on its side because look how pretty this is. It's got this beautiful Merlot rind. And this is the kind of cheese that we're gonna do something fun with. You're gonna take your knife and the cheese is gonna be right here, right? And you're sort of just gonna chunk it off. So it looks a little bit like this. This looks a lot more torn, whereas this sort of gives like a nice rustic little chunky vibe. I also have just like a classic pepper jack, totally nothing fancy at all about this cheese, but something that I wanna do is I have like a little star cutter that I think is way too cute to exist. So I'm going to slice this carefully, as carefully as I can. So now we've got like a little thick slice of this cheese. And what I'm gonna do is, oh my God, stop it. I'm gonna make some little cheese stars. Can you believe? And these will be great because I also found this really cute lavash cracker bread that I'm really excited about. We'll have a bit of a star theme going on. And here's the thing about grazing boards. Here's one of the reasons I love them so dearly. Everybody's got something. Everybody's got something they like. And there are so many cute little ways that you can spice stuff up. You can cut little stars out of stuff. I'm gonna show you a really cool way to cut your fruit if you wanna do some interesting little fruit designs. I think it's just really nice to like have something that everybody can pick from when you're hosting people. A lot of this, so like you guys can already see, I'm not gonna be using all of this cheese or all of this meat. So like, yes, it can get a little expensive because it's meat and cheese and other stuff, but if you do it right, you'll be able to like keep this for like 3 or 4 charcuterie boards probably, or grazing tables or whatever we wanna call them. Okay, so we have our little pepper jack stars, which are, I'm gonna be honest with you, probably the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's cheese. Okay, cute. So we'll have that right there. This will be for my grilled cheese later. Let's put her back because she's gonna live right there. Now this is another really soft cheese that you're gonna want to have it be super room temperature so that it's like really oozy and pretty. Oh my gosh, stunning. And the reason I'm not telling you guys everything about all of these cheeses is because you can do it with whatever cheeses you like. I got all of these cheeses from Sprouts and Trader Joe's. I love going to Whole Foods for them. They always have really, really nice ones. But yeah, you can kind of do anything you want. I'm actually gonna put my little, okay. There we go. I'm gonna put my cornichons. So I just put my cornichons in that little bowl. I'm gonna do the same with some olives. So I just wanted to throw my cornichons and my little olive babies in their respective ramekins so that I can sort of see it all coming together. I'm going to do the same with that nice honey I was telling you guys about. Now that these are all set up, I'm gonna finish up the cheeses. I have this really nice pesto mozzarella because Lindsay was telling me that her dad used to make really good pesto. Oh, it's like braided and pretty. I'll put that over here. So this is that Spanish cheese tapas sampler from Trader Joe's that I've told you guys a bunch about. This is perfect for charcuterie boards because what I like to do, they actually come separated into 4 slices for you. You put the whole chunk down, right? And you slice just right down the middle. Then it's so cool. You guys are gonna freak out. Let's move this piece here. Okay, so we've got our other 2 wedges. Just give that another slice down the middle and another slice down the middle. Then what you do is you just alternate putting these up across from each other. So it looks like this. And so then also just like as you're naturally going ahead with this, you're gonna find what you think kind of fits better where. There doesn't have to be any like set thing of what you're gonna do. I'll throw some bread on here now. Just take a little bit of this. Let's tear some of these up actually. We've got these super cute star crackers I was telling you guys about. Oh my God, it's precious. I'll put these next to my little star cheeses. These are my favorite crackers from Trader Joe's. So I'm just gonna put some of these over here as well. And I like when everything's sort of like overlapping. Like I like these kind of things to look so full. There are some cheeses we didn't get to because I don't have quite enough room. Those will be for next time. So now I wanna try these salami flowers that I saw somebody make once and they looked so cool. Ouch, okay. So if you're wondering if that was the knife that cut my finger, or the table. It was the table. So what they do is they like put it around a glass and like stack it. And then I think if I remember correctly, they also like stuffed this part with prosciutto so that it was like more full, which I enjoyed. And you kind of push that in. And there we go. So let's see. I mean, that's a rose. That's cool. We'll put that up there. We'll also do just some more little salami pieces so that everybody can sort of munch. I'm just gonna fill this whole back part up. And a lot of this is like covering it up and like junking up the whole board. It's one of those trust the process kind of situations. You're like, this doesn't look good until the end. And I promise it'll look nice. And we actually have some capicola, which is also known as gabagool. Is also like an Italian cured ham. Looks like that. It's beautiful and spicy and salty. Oh, it's just so good. It's not like spicy. I mean, there's spices in it and they are good. So I'm gonna fill that in the back here. What else? We have a little more space. Oh, I wanted to show you guys a really cool trick. When you're doing stuff with fruit, what you can do, hi, I wanted to come here to show you. When you have your little piece of fruit, right? You're gonna do little zigzag cuts, just like that. So one down, one up, one down, one up, all the way around until you're done and you've made your way back to where you started. I guess I haven't made my way back yet. And then you get these really beautiful little patterns. We can put that like right there. Now, some people don't love fruit on their boards. I do. I think it makes it look really pretty and sort of like come to life, which is nice. And I think this is kind of just a fun way to like show that because fruit is so beautiful. So why not make it look really cool? I also have some cherries I'm gonna throw in here. And I like to use like different sizes and varieties of fruit because then it also like just fills up your board even better and makes everything look like really big and cool. This side over here with some strawberries. I'm gonna slice my apple like this because I think that's gonna be a really pretty way to show, oh, not that one. Just showcase how pretty that is. Actually, I want the apple slices over here. Right next to the honey, right on top of that beautiful cheese. Just like that. Stunning. So we've got our fruit, we've got our cheese, we've got our meat. I am gonna add just a couple last minute things. Look how quick this came together, guys. You guys can do this so fast. I'm gonna add some of these dark chocolate covered graham crackers right over here. I'm gonna do some candied pecans kind of like wherever so it looks super full and fun. Dude, I like to just like throw stuff on and let it fill in the gaps itself. It's sort of like, did you guys ever hear that like science teacher thing of like, or there's like a jar of rocks and the teacher says, oh, is it full? And the kids all say, yeah. And he says, no, it isn't. And so he puts pebbles in it and then those fill up and they go, is it full? They say, yeah. He puts sand in it. Is it full? Yeah. He puts water in it. So it's like, it's all of these things. Anyway, these were just like fun almonds. That's my science teacher explanation of a grazing board. I'm going to add some little final touches. I have these nice little dark chocolate caramels from Trader's. So I'll put some of these down. Last but not least, where did they go? Ah, dark chocolate almond. Now I didn't have room on the on this particular board for the veggies, but I will cut those veggies up and those will be an option as well. So you guys will see that in the next video, which is coming out on Sunday on Father's Day, which is actually the 2-year anniversary of my channel and the 9-year anniversary of not having a father. No, I'm just kidding. That video is gonna be super special. We wanted to make a video of friends hanging out. All of our dads have very unfortunately passed away, and we thought it might be fun for anybody who has a hard time on Father's Day to spend some time with some people who get it. And I figured that a cheese, meat, and sweet board would be the best way to do that. So I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. I think we had a good time, don't you? But look at the board.